Some of the most flood-prone homes along the Arkansas River could soon be torn down.
A lot of the homes, as you remember, were heavily damaged during the historic flooding we saw back in 2019. And since then, some of those homes have flooded again. You're watching Fox 23 News at 6. Glad you're here. I'm Sarah Whaley.
And I'm Shay Rossi. New at 6, Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon is live with what emergency management is doing to make sure no one lives in these flood-prone homes ever again.
Earlier this year, I brought the news of the buyout program that was being set up, and now some of these sales are being finalized and demolition could start right after the holidays. It was a sight many hadn't seen in years, and it's a sight no one wants to see again. Homes along the Arkansas River in Sand Springs and Bixby and along the Caney River in northern Tulsa County underwater during the 2019 floods. And now efforts are underway to avoid repeats of the past.
We're actually planning on having offers sent out to the first batch of 5 very soon. They're hoping to have those offers accepted and those properties acquired by the end of the year.
Joe Krolichek is the director of the Tulsa Area Emergency Management Agency. He and his staff have been in talks with 50 people so far to buy out their flood-prone homes. He says the first 5 homes could be torn down as early as January.
Our goal is to, once we've acquired that property and we've closed on it, to begin demo very quickly after that. And our guidelines that we've established for ourselves are to have the house demolished within 90 days of acquisition.
The homes that qualify for the program were built on a floodplain before the science of flooding was fully understood. And once they are torn down, nothing can ever be built on that land again. Tulsa County commissioners are expected to approve contracts with demolition crews next month, with work starting after the holidays.
If an area floods and there's no structures there, it's not really a big issue or an emergency for the county.
Krolichek says for some families they've been able to rebuild in other areas, but they still carry the burden of having a home in a floodplain that no one wants to buy. Others have rebuilt, but they know they could easily flood again.
In some cases, we have people that are still living in those homes. Other cases, the homes were so damaged that they are just not able to be reconstructed. And so it really kind of runs the gamut from vacant properties all the way to homes that have been completely remodeled and refurbished and have people living in them.
In some cases, while waiting for the buyout to be approved, some people who have rebuilt recently have seen additional flood damage in more recent storms. We expect Tulsa County commissioners to approve the final contracts with demolition crews sometime just before Christmas. We also have been told that the total so far of homes to be demolished stands at 50, but it could grow because the program remains open. Live covering news that matters, I'm Rick Marinon, Fox 23 News.